and gentlemen, for months now, the opposition has been very, very vocal with their demand to call off the entire project called the Central Vista project in these times of the pandemic. They've called it a vanity project, which really is meant only to gratify the ego of the Prime Minister. That's what opposition has stated. During the first wave, there was a hue and cry, and now with the second wave, which is looking more grim and claiming more lives in this round, people are increasing the clamor. The ruling party and the ministers who have been defending the project in these difficult times found a fresh ammunition to attack the opposition and point out their hypocrisy. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of this same pandemic, the Maha Vikas Aghadi, the Maharashtra government, which has the NCP, it has the Congress party, and it has the Shiv Sena, under the leadership of Uddhav Thackeray, has now issued a tender to redevelop an MLA hostel in Mumbai for 900 crores. Now, that tender also floated in the middle of the pandemic. The BJP has used this opportunity to puncture holes into the arguments of the opposition against the Central Vista in Delhi. And what's surprising is the same Congress party which is defending the MLA hostel while questioning the Central Vista project. What's the government's defense so far? They claim to have allocated double the amount of money for vaccination in comparison to Central Vista, also reminding the opposition that the budget for healthcare in just 1 year, this year, is over 3 lakh crores. While claiming the governance hasn't come to a standstill in any part of the country, even during COVID, the government was quick to remind the opposition of the Congress's own obsession with the Central Vista. The government put out the allocation details in public domain, stating that only 862 plus 477 crores out of the 20,000 crores have been so far sanctioned, and the 20,000 crores have to be spent over several years, not in one go. In fact, citing employment generation due to Central Vista, government was quick to dub the chorus against the project as a publicity stunt. The government has asked why are opposition states not stalling the new MLA hostel project in Maharashtra or the new assembly building for which Sonia Gandhi herself went and laid the foundation stone in August 2020, right in the middle of the first wave of the pandemic. Government concluded its arguments by citing a 2012 letter in which senior leader of the Congress party, Mr. Jairam Ramesh himself, has talked about and cried for an urgency in a new parliament building because the old one wasn't really safe. And today it's the same Jairam Ramesh who is questioning the Central Vista. Let's take a look at this political face-off that played out all day today.
Is it pardonable for any government, for any prime minister, to ignore all of these cries of despair and go ahead and spend thousands of crores on his own house, on Central Vista? What is the need? Was Central Vista the demand of the people of India? Was it promised in your manifesto? Is it the top priority amidst COVID today? These are questions that need to be answered.
जब सोनिया गांधी और कांग्रेस सेंट्रल विस्टा प्रोजेक्ट के खिलाफ दिन रात बात कर रही है, तो 900 करोड़ का एमएलए के हॉस्टल का रीडेवलपमेंट का टेंडर सरकार ने क्यों निकाला?
आलीशान संसद भवन बनाने के लिए, आलीशान मोदी महल बनाने के लिए, आज अगर ये 20,000 करोड़ रुपए खाली वैक्सीनेशन के काम में लगा दिया जाए तो पूरे हिंदुस्तान के लोगों को मुफ्त में वैक्सीन मुहैया कराई जा सकती है।
कोरोना के इस संकट में जिस महाराष्ट्र सरकार में कांग्रेस शामिल है, उस महाराष्ट्र सरकार में 400 करोड़ में दिए हुए काम का 900 करोड़ में टेंडर निकाला है। राहुल गांधी जी, आप अपनी सरकार के अंदर बैठे हुए मंत्रियों से कम ये तो पूछिए कि ये 500 करोड़ का कमीशन किसको जाने वाला है।
Shrill discourse But the legitimate question is just this: has the opposition's Vista charge been blunted? That's the question and the debate. Vista hypocrisy exposed. That's the hashtag and the debate coming up.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me tonight, Dr. Sambit Patra, national spokesperson of the BJP, Shehzad Poonawala, lawyer, Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate of the Supreme Court, Riju Datta of the Trinamool Congress, Shailesh Pandey of the Shiv Sena. But my first question goes to Ms. Sujata Paul, supports the Congress party. And Sujata Paul, I want to ask you just one question. If the Congress is such a principled party, then why would the Congress not completely dump the MLA project at Manora? You know, that's also in the middle of this pandemic. Why would it not also call for the dumping of the new assembly building, the new Vidhan Sabha in Chhattisgarh, the foundation stone for which was laid by Sonia Gandhi ji in last August? And why would you not also urge Mr. Uddhav Thackeray to abandon the 3,500 crore project of building a Shivaji statue in the middle of the Arabian Sea? You know, all this money should also be diverted towards healthcare, because in Maharashtra too, the infrastructure is really giving way and bursting at its seams.
Do you think that the entire country, if I were to believe what you're saying, because that is a justification that the BJP is giving,
in the time of this monumental disaster, are we going to justify this by something that the BJP considers wrong, that means? Or are they saying that because the Mahavikas Aghadi government has come up with this tender, they are also going to do the same thing? Well, the tender has been floated now. The work will begin later. If the pandemic continues, we will all support you and we will stand with you, and we will not expect the government to be building the MLA hostel if money is required for the people. It is the money of the people. But at this time, the Central Vista project is like a monumental memorial to the people who are dying of lack of oxygen and facilities. Every bit of money at this time needs to be focused there. And what is the priority of this government? We are talking about lockdowns, and is protocol going to be followed, as far as the people concerned, people working there are concerned? Are they not people? Are they not human beings of this country? Are they not people whose lives matter, or do poor lives not matter? When we say that this is megalomania at its best, it is because when the focus should be on saving lives of people, and 20,000 crore rupees can go into vaccinating the entire country free, because we are a country of massive proportions, and you know that when the third wave comes, it will be the children also who will be facing this pandemic, and we will need to increase our infrastructure at that particular point. So aren't we going to prepare for that?
Well, Dr. Patra, it is vanity, it is megalomania, it is selfishness, because you don't want to spend on free vaccines being made available to states, but you want to spend on the Central Vista. The BJP is making a monument for those who are losing their lives in this pandemic. That's the charge against you. Dr. Patra, respond to these very serious charges, because the mood of the nation is reflected in the suffering of the people in this pandemic. Respond to Sujata Paul.
Nalika, you're absolutely right. The mood of the people is reflective, and in fact, it is quite a sensitive issue. So I firmly believe that lies should be busted only with facts, and that too very sensitively. Please allow me some time. Number one, remember, for all those who are saying that this is nothing but megalomania, all those who are saying Modi is building a palace for himself, let me tell them respectfully and humbly that, madam, there is a distinction between National Herald and Central Vista. This is not National Herald. This is Central Vista. This is not a property of a man. This is the country's property, number one. And let me tell you categorically to the argument that approximately 20,000 crore rupees would be spent. So why don't you utilize this money for the pandemic? Good intentions, of course, of yours, but wrong facts. The fact is, not 20,000 rupees would be spent at a go. This is a prolonged project in a phased manner, and only two tenders, one for the Parliament building worth 862 crores, and the other for the rejuvenation of the Central Vista Avenue worth 477 crores, approximately totaling to 1,300 crores is the tender which has been released. All the work is not over yet. Only 1,300 crores would be extending for 2 years. So forget the 20,000 crores. Compared to this, 3 lakh crore rupees in fact has been allotted as far as the health budget of this year is concerned, 35,000 crore rupees specifically for vaccination drive. And still today, while we talk, we have 1 crore vaccine in the kitty of the states. Please distribute that. Second point, remember the government and governance has not come to a standstill while we have a pandemic. Governance is continuing, so governance would continue. Thirdly, well, yes, the Central Vista provides the much required employment to non-skilled, unskilled, semi-skilled and expert workers, and I believe employment is something which is extremely important during the pandemic also. And look at the hypocrisy of the Congress party. The same Congress party which in 2012 to its urban development minister, Mr. Ramesh, wrote a letter to the then speaker that, well, yes, we need a Central Vista. The name was not Central Vista then. You needed a new parliament building. That's what we are giving. You needed a new parliament building. And lastly, and not the least, let me remind you what has already been spoken. 900 crore rupees for the new MLA hostel in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, and the new Chhattisgarh Legislative Assembly building. Your hypocrisy is something which the country is watching.
And Badrinath Spiritual City is also being started.
Dr. Patra, just calm down. Allow me to come in. I just want to say the sensitivity is of a project. And Riju Datta, let me come to you. The Congress justifies saying that we have floated a tender, but we will start building after the pandemic is over. The government has also said the same thing. 20,000 is the allocation. 1,100 crores of 1,200 crores have already been, sort of earmarked and started, and that's where we've stopped for now. The rest, we are taking care of the vaccinations. We are spending double the amount, which is about 40,000 crore on vaccinations and 3 lakh crores on health. Can you really find fault with that logic?
Navika ji, I just want to say, I will not go down into the technicalities because probably a new parliament building is required, probably not, I don't know. But I will state some facts. One first fact, there is a huge oxygen shortage in this country. Even Bengal is going to that part now with our rising cases that we also might have one. That's why my CM wrote to the PM. Second, there is a huge shortage of hospital beds in this country. Third, huge shortage of remdesivir in this country. So in times like this, I am not going to say that probably it is not required, it's a vanity project or whatever. But in this time, I am going to question the timing where people in Delhi are gasping for breath and they are dying. Central Vista project has become an eyesore. It has become symbolic of, arrogance and inhumanity, where we need to be, we need to show sympathy, we need to show empathy for the people who are dying. A project like this happening right in front of you, it just goes to show that the people who are in the command, उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता, आप मर रहे हैं तो मरिए, हम तो अपना महल बनाएंगे. So that is what the problem is with this project. आपको बनाना, if the GDP was an all-time high, there is no pandemic in the country, we are doing very well against the dollar, आपको बनाइए ना जितना राजमहल बनाना है. लोग मर रहे हैं, GDP माइनस में चला गया, every day fuel prices are going up, और आप जो लोग मर रहे हैं उसी के सामने आप दिल्ली में ये बनाएंगे. It is just inhuman, and that is all I can say. It's the biggest eyesore and the slap on the face of every citizen of this country.
Can I?
Well, let me get in Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, Mr. Riju Datta, as always, is not talking about the issue at hand. They're only worried about the personalities at hand. The question is the Prime Minister making this as a private home? Is he going to live in it forever? If this is completed in 1 year or 2 years, in 2024, there's going to be another election, and who knows, there might be another government and another Prime Minister, who knows? So why is it becoming about, megalomania, vanity, ego of one person? I don't understand the logic of this argument.
Well, actually, Navika, by the argument that these parties are making, one thing is very clear, that they always consider any public property to be their private property. And therefore, they feel that a parliament or a central vista, which will house number of government departments and employees who, by the way, are working in various different offices across the city of Delhi, and thereby they have to travel to very different parts. And many of these properties are on rent, for which the government of India has to pay hefty amounts of rent in a city like Delhi. Well, for them, this is a private project, because they have always believed in looting public property for private gain. You would remember that one of the family members of the first family of this country apparently had overstayed her welcome in a public house for so many years. I'm talking about Priyanka Vadra. She had to be literally cajoled to actually leave that house, and therefore they always believe that public property is private benefit. Now, that is another point. The point that I'm trying to make here is that 1,300 crores is being spent, and because of that, if they feel that the fight of COVID will be weakened, well, then Maharashtra is number one in the corona cases and corona deaths. Maharashtra CM has been desperately asking for resources, money and other things from the center time and again. Then why are you tendering for this kind of project, spending 900 crores? And you know, the MLAs already have 2 or more hostels there. They have living facilities available there. It is not essential. And they are going to be provided with a gymnasium, with a swimming pool, with a high-tech 1,000 square feet flat in city like Mumbai. Is that your priority? My only question today is not Sujata Paul or Riju Datta coming here and saying. The point is that Rahul Gandhi has been tweeting ad nauseum at a project which has been cleared by the Supreme Court. Even today they approached the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has said that, well, we are not going to entertain this PIL. But why is Rahul Gandhi silent on what Mr. Uddhav Thackeray is doing? I would expect that Mr. Rahul Gandhi would say criminal wastage. He would say this is not essential. He would write immediately. Otherwise, it would seem that hamari priority or tumhari priority, well, that is not priority. Hum kare to chamatkar, tum kare to gunegar. This kind of approach only shows that they are opposing not the Central Vista, but Mr. Modi building the Central Vista. And mind you, it was Navika Kumar of Times Now who exposed the 2012 letter of
Riju
Speaker
Datta,
Meera Kumar.
Is the opposition to the man Narendra Modi, or is it to the principle? Because money-wise, it's about 1,200 crores that have been earmarked so far. The rest haven't been done. The situation is that in August last year, Sonia Gandhi ji goes and lays the foundation stone of a new Vidhan Sabha in Chhattisgarh. That's not a problem when it happens in the middle of the pandemic. But the Central Vista is a problem because you have to wake up every morning and find a new issue to target Narendra Modi with. You know, that's what people will say.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it has culminated finally into the Central Vista. Usse pehle, madam, when the pandemic, then the first wave hit and we thought that we defeated and conquered our battle on conquered corona. That time also, I will just take you back a little bit in the past. Statues were built, stadiums were built and named on a particular person, and a lot of these vanity projects have happened. My only logic is, whether it is Chhattisgarh, whether it is Maharashtra, or whether it is 1,300 crores in Central Vista, at this time in Bengal, we are transforming our stadiums, our indoor stadiums, our hotels into, COVID safe homes. So that should be the priority. Why continue this? Whoever is doing it, there is no need of wastage of money right now. When the country will stand back on its feet, you can do whatever vanity you want to do. And why we target Modi ji? One answer. And no, I will, Shahzad, let me finish.
Don't say whoever.
Yes.
Take
yes,
the name
Shahzad,
of Uddhav Thackeray.
Yes.
You are the official spokesperson of TMC. I challenge you to say directly, Uddhav Thackeray, you're spending money which is not required. It's a vanity project. Mamata Banerjee is a tall national personality. Why can't she even tell Uddhav Thackeray? She can only give Gyan to Pradhan Mantri Modi, not to Uddhav Thackeray.
I am saying you're not. No. I am. You know why? No. Why we always say Modi ji? It is not that उन्होंने मेरा personal कोई नुकसान किया और I have a personal enmity towards him, because he is the captain of the nation. 120 crore people voted for him. So every time something goes wrong, the opposition will always challenge him. He's my tax. You can Shehzad obviously you can point a finger at your CM. I do not belong from Mumbai. I can point a finger at my PM. Because it is, the PM
so now
projects and certain things are affecting Bengal. So how can I comment
because he's also not from
But all vanities,
शैलेश पांडे जी, मुझे आपसे पूछना है कि 3,500 करोड़ का जो शिवाजी प्रोजेक्ट है अरेबियन सी के बीच में, ये सही है या गलत है? ये जो हॉस्टल है एमएलएस का, ये सही है या गलत है? क्योंकि पैंडेमिक तो चल रहा है। अगर सेंट्रल विस्टा गलत है तो ये भी गलत है। दोनों के लिए अलग अलग यार्डस्टिक हो सकते हैं क्या?
महाराष्ट्र के आराध्य देव छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज जी के स्मारक का विषय है, तो ये विषय कोरोना आने के सालों पहले तय हो चुका था और ये आज की बात नहीं है। लेकिन ये जो सेंट्रल विस्टा प्रोजेक्ट है, ये इसी कोरोना काल में ही ये सारी चीजें सामने आई थी कि
2012 को तय हुआ।
भूमि पूजन तो अभी किया। छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज जी का तो भूमि पूजन कब का हो चुका है? 1 साल 1.5 साल 2 साल पहले हो चुका है। और
शैलेश पांडे जी, नए पार्लियामेंट बनाना है, ये 2012 में स्पीकर मीरा कुमार की रिकमेंडेशन थी। जानकारी हासिल करके आइए।
अरे ठीक, नहीं ठीक है, लेकिन कोविड जब
उन्होंने बोला तब अर्जेंट है 2012 में।
अरे मेरी बात देखिए, मैंने आपके बीच में नहीं टोका, तो
नहीं मैं आपको जानकारी दे रहा हूं।
नहीं मुझे भी सारी चीज की जानकारी है, मैं भी सब जानकारी लेके बात कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे। कहने का अर्थ यह है कि आप यहाँ के लिए उंगली उठा रहे हैं। आज 20,000 करोड़ का इतना बड़ा जो प्रोजेक्ट सेंट्रल विस्टा है, आप उस पर भी तो कुछ बातें करनी चाहिए।
नहीं उठा रहे, हम बोल रहे हैं राहुल गांधी क्यों चयनात्मक
नहीं, उसमें भी विचार।
राहुल गांधी को क्यों लगता है कि हमारा डॉगी और तुम्हारा डॉगी जो है वो तो मतलब हमारा डॉगी टॉमी और तुम्हारा डॉगी ऐसा राहुल गांधी कह रहे हैं। इसलिए हम आपको बता रहे कि राहुल गांधी जी को बताइए कि वो शिवाजी महाराज के स्टैच्यू को भी अपोज ना करे, एमएलए हॉस्टल को भी अपोज ना करे और सेंट्रल विस्टा को भी ना करे, और करना है तो सबको करे। पर वो एक चीज को करते हैं, दूसरे को नहीं करते, तो वो हिपोक्रेट बोलते हैं उसको। मराठी में उसको बोलते हैं चयनात्मक दृष्टि। तो ये चयनात्मक दृष्टि बंद होना चाहिए, ये हम कह रहे हैं। सिलेक्टिव नहीं होना चाहिए, राजनीति नहीं करना चाहिए।
Sujata Paul, I want to come in and I want to ask you this question. Sujata Paul, the charges that have been made have been rebutted by the government. Let me tell you the construction of the MLA's hostel. 900 crores. It was 600 crores estimated earlier. Suddenly a tender comes in at 900 crores. Ab ye 600 to 900, but that we should not ask, because that is, simply the affair of the 3 alliance partners of the Mahavikas Aghadi. The country should not ask any questions. Also, 270 crores for the Chhattisgarh Assembly. That also we should not ask any question, क्योंकि उनको तो चाहिए ही। पार्लियामेंट गिर रहा है, उसमें फायर हैजार्ड है, उसमें पीपल हैव ग्रोन, पीपल नीड मोर स्पेस, देयर इज सेक्रेटेरियल स्टाफ, देयर आर सिक्योरिटी, एंड बट दैट इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. बट इफ समथिंग अनटुवर्ड्स हैपन, देन ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज मोदी टू बी ब्लेम्ड. If it, God forbid, happens between now and 2024, then you can always go back to blame Narendra Modi. And Mr. Jairam Ramesh, who wanted a new parliament building, also now speaks against the Central Vista. Now, I just want to understand one thing. What is okay for Maharashtra? What is okay for Chhattisgarh? What is okay for Shivaji in the Arabian Sea? Why is it not okay then for Central Vista? Why have double standards? Why be a hypocritical political opposition?
Exactly. Why be hypocritical at all? I am not saying that you should not ask questions, and nobody is saying that you should not question. If there is something wrong, we will question it. I said it in the beginning also. But justifying something that the government thinks is wrong by doing something which should not be the priority at this time. And Shehzad is talking about private property and public property. तो एक बात बता दूं कि ये public property है। उन लोगों को जिनको ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल रहा है, ये उनके पैसे हैं। जो गरीब आदमी है, ये उनके पैसे हैं। हम टैक्स देते हैं, उनकी तरफ से देते हैं। हर जगह पे देते हैं।
नहीं, सुजाता जी और राहुल गांधी मिलकर वहां पे एमएलए हॉस्टल बना रहे 900 करोड़ का, वो भी हमारा ही पैसा है। वो जनता का ही पैसा है। भंडारा में छोटे बच्चे मर जाते हैं अस्पताल में, वहां पर सरकारी अस्पतालों में आग लगती है, उसके लिए पैसा खर्च करिए ना।
मुझे याद है जब प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा था,
आप ना तो महाराष्ट्र से, आप ना शैलेश पांडे, ना आप लोगों को महाराष्ट्र की सिचुएशन मालूम है, आप महाराष्ट्र पर इतना बोल रहे हैं। मैडम ये बता दीजिए कि महाराष्ट्र के,
तो पूछिए, मैंने कहीं पे बोला आपको कि बद्रीनाथ जो स्पिरिचुअल सिटी है उसको होना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए? हर
ये देखिए, ये सवाल केवल हिंदू स्ट्रक्चर्स पर,
the goalpost. Ishkaran Bhandari, the argument of Sujata Paul is that ये वाले जो 1200 करोड़ रुपए हैं ये पब्लिक का पैसा है, तो वो 900 करोड़, वो 270 करोड़ क्या राहुल गांधी जी के अपनी जेब से आ रहा है क्या? Is he paying for these things himself? Or is Uddhav Thackeray paying for the MLA's hostel, or is Mr. Rahul Gandhi paying for the assembly house in Chhattisgarh?
Navika, I did not interrupt anybody. I hope nobody will interrupt me. There are two aspects to this problem, the logical and the emotional. Logically, is the parliamentary building needed or not? That the Congress itself wanted it, and legally the Supreme Court has upheld it. So when we come to logic, of course, it's a project which has been legally recognized. Second part, does it affect COVID? Let me answer that. We have to deal with facts. Our country has a foreign reserve of $530 billion. We are almost a $3 trillion economy. Our PPP, if you do it by PPP, we are almost the third largest economy in the world. 1,300 crores, it's not a binary that you are taking money from hospitals and building the Central Vista project. So please let us be realistic what we're talking about. Logically, it is no problem to build it. Second part comes on the emotional issue. That is for BJP to think, because it is being projected, amplified by leftist media, that the Prime Minister is building a palace to himself as if it's 10 Janpath. Whatever is built would remain with him or its BJP party headquarters. 24, if he is voted out, somebody else would get it. But that emotional problem is something which the BJP has to deal with, because when people are having shortages, they get angry. You remember the debates on Times Now we did, and I was there when we were talking about what is the parliamentary food price in the days of UPA, because those are emotional outbursts for people that the government has to decide. Logically, it makes no sense. It's not a binary.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Ishkaran Bhandari has hit the nail on the head. Dr. Sambit Patra, it is not about deflecting the attention. It is about the timing and the emotions of the people at a time when there is despair around the country. People are losing their loved ones. People don't have beds in ICU. Somebody is losing a mother. Somebody is losing a father. And these kind of calls come to you virtually twice or thrice in a day about people you've known, and you know, they've had losses in their families, loss of lives. Is this the time, really, Dr. Patra, that we should be putting out a corollary to the Manora hostel, or insisting on the Central Vista? That really is a people's issue, and that is an issue of emotions, and India is an emotional country.
Navika, in fact, you're right. That's why I began by saying that let's talk on facts and be very, very sensitive in that, because we want to explain to the people what is right and what is wrong. And Ishkaran was absolutely right when he said that this binary being created, that probably money is being diverted from the essential services for building some kind of palace, which is absolutely wrong. And let me conclude and say that, remember, as far as the Congress party and particularly Mr. Rahul Gandhi is concerned, they know to burn the candle both ways. Supposedly, if you don't build a vista today, or supposedly the governance comes to stop in every department, tomorrow the same person will be tweeting, look, no governance, no money being spent. How do you expect employment to be generated? How do you expect the economy to be moving ahead? They will burn candle both ways. The same Rahul Gandhi, who was damning, in fact, the lockdown and saying that lockdown is just a pause button, we don't need a lockdown, today suddenly jumps up to say, where is the lockdown? The same Rahul Gandhi who was questioning the vaccination and who was saying that Covaxin is not required, suddenly jumps up and wakes up to say, we need all the more vaccines. So please, for God's sake, don't go by the only... Just a second, madam. Remember, Rahul Gandhi is a failed vista.
One minute. Let me ask Riju Datta, can Mr. Rahul Gandhi set the narrative for this country? We've seen what he got in Bengal. His party got one big laddu. And you've seen what happened in Kerala. Now, the biggest opposition, when you speak of, that this is not the time, possibly people will even understand and appreciate. But when Rahul Gandhi, who changes his position every 3 months on issues, first, as Dr. Patra points out, he said, what is the need of a lockdown? Today, he's criticizing the government for no lockdown. Earlier, vaccines were a question. Today, you want more of the same vaccine and for free. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, can he be allowed to dictate what, the agenda of this country should be? Has he really, become credible enough for the country to follow him? If it was, people would have followed him in various parts of the country.
You're holding a discussion.
Navika ji, see,
Riju Datta.
probably the election results does not fare good for Mr. Yes, probably the election results, Navika ji, does not, is a fair account of Rahul Gandhi. But I will say this, ma'am, with all due respect, that whatever the opposition's narrative is, whichever party's narrative is, even if we want, we cannot dictate terms in this country. The terms in this country will be dictated by the party in power, which is the BJP, and the country will be run by how the Prime Minister wants the country to run, and that is why the opposition will raise their voice. But dissent does not mean sedition. Anti-BJP or anti-Modi ji does not mean we are anti-nationals. That is one thing clear. And to answer Shehzad, my good friend Shehzad's question, that why we always target Prime Minister Modi, I am again saying because he is the Prime Minister of the country. And Shehzad, I will stop targeting the Prime Minister of the country when you give up your only single mission that you have of targeting Rahul Gandhi. So you also be free and fair, but I have nobody to target. I will only target
Bhandari, Shehzad Poonawalla both want to come in 30 seconds each. 30 seconds each. Shehzad, to you first.
Navika, we are not targeting any specific individual. The point is that if Mr. Uddhav Thackeray is the chief of Maharashtra, questions have to be asked of him in the same way that questions are asked of Mr. Modi. But the problem is that Rahul Gandhi, who runs a government in Maharashtra, does one thing in Maharashtra, that is spend 900 crores on MLA's Alishan Makan, and then he criticizes Modi without any locus morally or legally that you are spending 1,300 crores on what he's calling a private mansion of PM Modi, which is not true. So my limited point is that before you point fingers at others, you should see what you're doing in your own state. And that is the hypocrisy that I'm calling out. It's not a personal vendetta.
Ishkaran Bhandari, closing comment to you.
As I said, logically it should go ahead. Emotionally it's for BJP to decide. But I want to add to Dr. Patra's very valid point. If constructions were stopped, Rahul Gandhi would bring his favorite economist from the West and say, like FDR did, works program administration, spending 7% of the GDP in infrastructure building in time of crisis in the New Deal. That is why the government should have done that. And they are taking away money from the mouths of poor laborers by not doing construction.
Rahul may be out of power, but that's for sure.
That's the way it is. That is what Mr. Rahul Gandhi will say every single day, and every morning there will be a tweet telling people and pointing fingers at the Prime Minister. But who knows? Next week, next month, or 3 months later, he might say the completely opposite thing. Now that is about the credibility. And as far as the emotional point about people of India is concerned, well, yes, the BJP will have to look at that point when the country is, at the moment, filled with fear, grief, and dismay. Thank you very much to my panelists for joining me on debate number 1. Short break, back soon, because there is another controversy. Hemant Soren and his wrong number.
The News Hour at 9 will be right back after the break.